Me, I be a driver. I know if you pay 500, how much I go come the carry person? Why? I know if you pay 500 naira, what 550 when they talk, I know if you pay them. Because the price is too much. I bet my president, Tinibu, begin to do something about this price when they talk. I beg. I don't take up beg Tinibu, make it do something. I don't dare here since day before yesterday. My buy for to drive my keke so that I go feed the carry passenger. I know fit. I know fit.
The thing don't choke everybody like this. So, according to somebody said, on your mandate we shall stand has changed to on your mandate we shall queue. Jesus me. The truth of this whole thing is that true, everybody knew that subsidy would be removed because throughout his campaign, he was saying it will be removed. That's why he said, no matter how you protest, subsidy will be removed. And I'm going to win this election. Let's play that video.
No matter how long you protest, though, we are going to remove subsidy. That is the truth. That is the truth. And I'm going to win this election.
So we knew that subsidy would be removed, no doubt about that. But the manner in which it was removed and how fast it was removed without making provisions was the problem. Do you understand? Goodluck Jonathan on his own time said what and what he's going to do before he removes subsidy. But this one, you can't just maybe on a day of inauguration, that speech, just saying all those things. Rufai was saying he has gone to find because he was complaining about the speech. I posted the video yesterday. Rufai was complaining about the speech that he finds it disturbing that the president will announce such thing on an inaugural day. Even me, I was telling my husband, but this speech there somehow, this is not supposed to be said that particular day. And Rufai said he has found the speech that it was not in what they gave him to, because he was complaining about it, that someone that wrote that speech made a very big mistake. He's not supposed to announce that day. So he found the speech. He said it's not supposed, that particular subsidy is gone. Wasn't in the speech. Subsidy is gone. Wasn't in the speech they gave him. That he just said it. Do you understand? He forgot that he's now the president, that his speech has power. So immediately he said subsidy has gone as the president. So everybody just has to adjust. But true, the people hoarding fuel, they are not doing well. They are not doing well. And this is what has been happening in this country. They need to be sanctioned. And that's the area people we are talking about. Had it been maybe you planned on how to remove this subsidy, you meet NMPC, you meet marketers. You understand? Make sure they don't do this. That's the preparation people are talking about. Do you understand? But nevertheless, we knew that subsidy will be removed. But people are complaining on the manner in which it was removed and how quick it was. Rufai also faulted his speech where he said that the reason why he's removing the subsidy is because there was no provision for subsidy in this year's budget. Rufai said it's a lie. That subsidy, there was provision for subsidy till June, and Fashola said it also, confirmed that also. So that was all Rufai was saying, that those things were not in the script. That they were not in the script of what they gave him to say. He just said those things from his mind.
The budget that I've glimpsed before I assumed office and what I've had is that no provision is there for fuel subsidy. The fuel subsidy is gone.
That's not true. There was provision for subsidy, but it was up to half of the year.
Till June.
So President Tinibu saying there was no provision for subsidy, that's not true. 3.6 trillion was earmarked.
Let us even dial back. How did we get here? We got here because I have gone to see and I checked the speech released. And I discovered that there was nowhere in the speech it was written for the president's subsidy gone. So I am sure what he was doing was, while he was reading the teleprompter, at some point he decided to ad-lib. So he ad-libbed subsidy gone. So I think his handlers, number one, need to tell him to stay totally on message. I know it's hard to tell that, to a Nigerian politician, but he needs to stay totally on message. Because if he doesn't stay on message, it's going to cause more problems. So in the original speech released, subsidy is gone was not in that speech. He just talked about subsidy like the way I talked about it yesterday, just itemizing the fact that we couldn't have enough to support subsidy any longer, and he moved off it. All right? Which was the clear intention of the speechwriter. But in the process of ad-libbing while also using the teleprompter, and yes, he did use the teleprompter for the speech. So for those that said he was speaking by the head, I'm sure they don't even know what media is all about. There were 2 teleprompters. In fact, the cameras even showed the 2 teleprompters in front of him. They were just the little poles standing in front. They were teleprompters. They had the speech there. So because he did not stick to the speech now, he's caused a lot of problems. 1 for his speechwriters, handlers, and 2 for the nation.
So for some people are saying that, P2B has said this. P2B said he's going to remove subsidy. This one, he said it. Nobody's saying that P2B did not say it. But P2B said there will be measures in place. He didn't say he will just remove it and everybody will go their way. Please, let's watch P2B.
Alternative, the remover, Ruto is not just going to say, I'm going to remove it. If you remove it, there must be something you're going to replace that will help the economy. Now, by the time you're telling people, we can't continue with this, we're going to remove it. And I'm promising you that within the shortest possible time, we are going to have local refining by all, whether it's modular, whether it's this, even though they say they are refining illegally. I said I'll bring them and say, okay, you're illegal, you're no longer illegal. I want you to be legal. What can we do to make this your business work? Because if we make it work, they will be able to employ labor, we'll be able to tax them, we'll be able to generate more revenue.